Good morning. My name is Todd Doty. I'm the long-term analyst for Northern Rockies Team 4 on the Bull Complex. Basically, what we're seeing out there today and yesterday is mainly a fire that's mainly driven by topography and fuels. It's not really driven by wind so much because the winds have been light, out of the southwest, the westerly component. Basically, what that means is that our fuels are very dry. They're continuous, so the fire is just kind of moving along steadily, and those fuels, predominantly surface fire with occasional group torching and some upslope runs where kind of those upslope winds kind of align with the topography. And then smoke has been affecting this fire too. When it lays down overnight, not much fire behavior can occur. It moderates, and then once it clears out with those southwest winds, these southern areas kind of get a little more active because they're open to the sun. They have more free air, and then they kind of shade out these divisions out here, which moderate fire behavior due to the smoke coverage. And so up here at the Bull of the Woods Lookout, what we're seeing out here is just kind of gentle in the Mother Lode Creek drainage, just kind of gentle backing and flanking fire behavior, mainly surface fire. It's just kind of moving along with those upslope, up canyon winds. Out here in Division Sierra, what we're seeing there is the fire came up to the ridge, and with those southwest winds, it's just kind of holding on that ridge here, not really doing much. And so, and then you can kind of see into the Battle Creek area where there's a little more activity. And then looking east into the Battle Creek area, that's where you get, it's probably one of the spots on the fire that has the most activity, just kind of working up slope here to the south. The spot fire out here is definitely growing. And this, in time, this whole bowl will continue to burn out. Just, slowly and methodically, just ground fire, occasional torching. And then out here in Division Whiskey, what we're seeing here, this is a good example of, in the Elk Lake Creek drainage to the left, and then on the right, the East Humbug Creek to the right. Basically what we're seeing there is those upslope winds just kind of taking hold of the fire behavior there, and just, flanking and backing in those areas. And then additionally here in Division Alpha, where there was some backing, those up canyon winds are just kind of, leading to gentle backing fire behavior. Still active, still on the ground. There's still, the fuels there is definitely, dry. There's plentiful. Water drops have been conducted in there to try to, help that spread out there. And then out here in the bottom of Division Alpha, looking east towards Division Delta, is basically had a little bit of activity here, but then when you look across the Kallawash drainage, you can see Division Delta, and pretty mild fire behavior, not a lot of smoke production out there, and that's partially due to the shading, partially due to maybe some of the fuels in there, and then it does get into the fire scar from last year, which has definitely moderated fire behavior depending on the severity of that time or when that burned. It kind of dictates what we're seeing in there today, but it's pretty minimal fire behavior in that burn last year. And so, today the relative humidities are going to be up in about 30%. We'll still see another active day out there, and over the next few days we'll probably continue to see similar fire behavior with RHs or humidities in the 20s. Because those heavy fuels just don't respond to those, and they will continue burning. And that's all I have. Thank you.